What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And today I wanted to talk to you about success. And number one, by the way, if you don't know who I am and you're seeing this video, you're going to sit here and think, man, I don't need to take life advice from this fat piece of shit. And that's fair. And I'll tell you that's fair because there's a lot of stuff left for me to work on. A lot of areas in which I have not succeeded. I need to work on my mental illness. I need to work on my eating disorder. I need to work on my physical health and my physical appearance. And I do have a plan for all of those things. And that plan is going to involve a lot of the stuff I want to talk to you about today. So bear with me. Also, if you don't know me, I'll let you know that I'm fairly successful in a lot of things that I wanted to succeed at. This last weekend, I got married to a woman who loves me very much, who I love very much. And it was one of the things that was on my bucket list for sure. In addition to that, I have managed to succeed a fair amount on YouTube and create a YouTube career for myself. Chances are you've seen my videos before, and I've worked very hard to achieve that. And I'm not going to pretend it's anything special, because it's not. I lucked into it, but I did work hard to achieve that luck. I did work hard to achieve getting lucky with the girl that I'm with. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, getting lucky, because I was up all night. Anyway, point that I'm making is there's a lot of hard work in this. And as I was laying in bed after our wedding night, I thought to myself about how lucky I was and how I succeeded so much in just the short past 5 years, and what had changed in those 5 years that made me succeed where I didn't for the first 35 years of my life. What's changed? And I realized it was my attitude. And I can tell you that the key to success is very simple, and I'm going to summarize. I'll talk all about it, but I want to tell you what it is right here, right now. Be the best you that you can be. Now, I'm borrowing that line from Will Wheaton, and Will Wheaton has probably said it elsewhere. He's probably heard it before. But be the best you that you can be. That is the key to success. And I didn't know that that's what I was doing until I heard Will Wheaton say it. But let's talk about non-successful me. Let's talk about the depressed version of me that was sitting in his bedroom waiting for stuff to happen to him. I wanted success. I wanted to meet a girl. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have a little bit of money. I wanted to have a little bit of fame. I wanted to achieve all of the things I've achieved. But I wasn't actively doing anything about it. I was sitting in my bedroom waiting for things to happen to me. I was not actively writing jokes. I was not actively practicing videos. I wasn't even actively trying to date. I was just sitting on my ass complaining about the fact that I didn't have the things that I wanted, and I have achieved much of nothing. And that's the exact opposite of what you want to do. Because every day is an opportunity to become a better you. Every day is the day that you may decide, I'm going to pick up the guitar and learn to play it. Hi, Cully. Today might be the day that you decide you're going to get a better job for yourself, or you're going to push for the promotion at your work. Today's the day you may learn better people skills. Today is the day you may make a new friend, or ask a new girl out, or just practice something. Today and every day is a new opportunity to become a better you, and I didn't do it. I wasted so much of my life not doing that. And if you're watching this and you're young, you have a lifetime of practice ahead of you. And I hope you do it every day. I had to lose the attitude that success was something that was just going to find me. Opportunity knocks. No, it doesn't. You knock on opportunity's door. You go find out where opportunity lives, and you knock on its fucking door till it answers, and you grab it by its shirt and you shake it and say, where is mine? What is mine? I want my shit. I want my fair chunk of life. I want my success. That's opportunity does not knock. You knock on opportunity's door. And when I finally realized that, I had to become useful. And I read an article the other day by Cracked Magazine, and it was 6 harsh truths. And one of the truths in that was that you are only as valuable as you are useful. You are only as good as you are useful. You have to be useful in this world. And fortunately for me, I'm useful as an entertainer. And fortunately, I'm useful as a husband. And so I've achieved these things, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm hoping that I can continue that formula and to become more and more useful and more valuable and more viable as time progresses. And that's the exact same attitude you need to have. What makes you useful? What makes you interesting? What makes you you? What is it? You figure that out and you become the best version of that. That's how you'll find opportunity. That's how you'll find success. And I'll use an example that a lot of people are talking about right now. I'll use Miley Cyrus, who at the time of this recording is completely destroying herself in the media. But she knows who she is. She knows who she wants to be. And she's doing everything she can to make herself that. And it may be laughable to you or me, but buddy, it's useful. And it's useful enough to where every news reporter in the country is talking about her. Every website, everywhere is talking about her. She's wanted to be an explosively unusual entertainer, and she's nailed it. You could only hope to be as good of a version of yourself as Miley is the good version of herself. And we all want better things for her. Okay? She may have made some wrong choices, but she is definitely a success. You can't argue that. I don't know how long it'll last for the poor girl, and I hope one day this isn't a post-mortem, but we'll get to that in a second. So to summarize, the three things that I really think were key to my success and will probably be key to my future successes and will hopefully be key to yours. Number one, realize opportunity is not going to find you. You have to find it. And you're going to have to work really fucking hard to get there. You're going to have to knock down every door. And you may never find it. That's the harsh reality of this world. Number two, the only use opportunity has for you is if you're useful. If you have skills, if you're an interesting person, if you've spent every day of your life honing your skill set and becoming an incredible worker or an incredibly talented person or an incredibly funny person or an incredibly fun person to be around or whatever it is, become the best doctor, the best lawyer, the best scientist, the best sandwich artist that you can be. And that leads us right into number three. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. And always be in constant work to achieve that. Those three things. That's the key to a happy life. That's the key to success. And I'm going to continue to do it. I know a lot of people worry about my weight, and I am too. And that's the area that I need to focus on now. And as we go into my first year of marriage, that's exactly what I plan to focus on. And we're going to see what we can nail down. We're talking bariatrics. We're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to do whatever it takes to at least make some success. And I'm going to practice every day. And I'm not going to expect it to happen this week. And I'm not going to expect it to happen in a month. I'm not going to expect it to happen in a year. But I'm going to spend a lifetime, hopefully less than that, but I'll spend a lifetime knocking this shit out. And I hope you do the same.